Unmute. There we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another week of Dungeons & Dragons and Wrestlers. I'm Sarah, and I am playing Lena, a human fighter who dual wields long swords that she tucks into sheaths of holding in the back folds of her dress. And we're here for another fun episode. Thom is going to be DMing again tonight.
Yeah. I'm the DM for tonight. We'll
Yes,
continue after finding out that Gila had some bad blood for Lena. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
That was a fun little scene, but I felt bad because I liked Gila and I was going to use her for other things, but stupid deck of many things.
Stupid deck of many things, I know.
What did the card actually do? I'm curious.
The rogue card turns an NPC player hostile to the player who drew it at the discretion of the DM, and you don't tell the person.
Dang.
That was the perfect one to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think tonight will be fun. I think it's going to be a little more heavy on combat, but we'll have a good time.
Heck yeah. I'm ready for it. I was thinking, what we could do is, since we dispatched everyone else so easily, we could just run the Empire guys out, the Crown Guard out, and we could just take over the island. Just give it back to the people.
Love it. Zerg smash.
Yep.
Speaking of which, my name's Kevin. I'm playing Zug. He is a half ogre pirate barbarian, just constantly drunk. He's really not smart. Had an intelligence score or a modifier of -2, so he's not good at the smarts.
We still love him anyways.
You sure do. And I'm Nick Radford, the Poet Lord of Professional Wrestling, and I'm playing Curtis Walker, a former agent of the state, now working against the state to undo some of the harm that they've done.
Cool. Does
Yeah.
anybody have any questions from last week?
Nope. We leveled up. I remember that.
You did level up.
I need to write.
Returning to Emmer Point in April,
Yeah.
which will be fun.
Yeah,
I've
it will
never really
be.
been doing the DMing stuff, but it gets exhausting after a while. So
I bet.
it'll be nice to take a break for a bit.
I got you.
Wrap up Eastveld's story in a couple weeks, and then we will head back to Emmer Point, and we can always circle back here again later.
I was thinking about getting like a one of the playthrough modules, and then like we could I could DM it or something like that, and we could just plug it like maybe our characters from the last time I DM'd, your guys Cade and
Rune.
For Uncle and Yancey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
I might
What was the vampire one?
what's up?
The vampire one?
Vampire module?
Oh my god, Chris Estrad.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. It escaped me. How embarrassing.
I mean, maybe not for my first module, but
Just go big, yo.
see,
Also-
and you know what the worst part is?
What?
That's what I'd actually really like to play. I've heard that one's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want to GM at first, because then I'm just like looking at a book full of spoilers.
That's fair. Fine, maybe I'll do it for us then.
But that also sucks for you.
I'm happy to do it because spoilers. I don't care about spoilers.
I don't care about them either. It's okay.
It never bothered me.
The modules are cool too, because they do everything for you. You
Yeah.
can literally, like follow along, and it'll tell you like what to do in like most situations that your players are gonna pick. And you just walk everybody through.
But you never know with this group.
You never know with this group.
Yeah.
Before Nick does his recap, I just want to point out that we have new limited edition Academy shirts available at DOA next week at SOS. Only available in person, but if you're in chat or whatever and you want one, just hit Nick or I up and we can get it to you.
Yeah.
There, we got you one. Just let us know what size you want,
Okay, thank you.
and we'll plug them again at the end of the show.
Okay, the way.
Mhm.
Excellent. I'm almost done doing social media for the thing. Sorry, I cut you off. Go for it.
Oh, I was just saying they're nice shirts.
And if you can't tell, it's actually embroidered. It's not a sticky thing. So
So snazzy.
That's so cool.
they're very
Ah,
small.
I can't
Not
wait.
slightly small. So use that information as you would.
Yeah.
They're 3/4 sleeves, so they come down to
Oh,
3/4 of a sleeve, just like the name says.
honestly, you just sold me on it. I'm buying one. I'll see you this weekend, you son of a bitch.
I'm like spamming you guys. I'm done now.
Whenever everybody's ready, we'll have Nick do the recap.
Yeah.
Recap attack.
On the last episode of what are we? Pirates that are better than Brian Cook because we're not dead. We traveled through the sewers and encountered some very large spiders who killed some of the people that we were trying to save. Before we were rescued by the resistance, we were taken to a resistance stronghold and kind of filled in on some information. Lena learned that her parents were being held captive, so we decided that it was up to us to go save them. We reunited with Zug, who had been getting drunk, as usual. We made our plans to head out. We started to head out to rescue her parents when Lena drew from the deck, causing her to be attacked by someone that we trusted, and she killed her. And then we were arrested, kind of, not like, I guess, citizens arrest. And as we were being transported back into the stronghold, we killed them. We killed the guards who were taking us in, and now we're on the run from both the state and the resistance.
Oh yeah, I forgot we were on the run from them as well.
On our way to rescue Lena's parents.
Yep, that's where we left off, as we were heading out to rescue Lena's parents.
1 second. Sorry about that. Cool. So no questions. We can get started then. Okay. So to set the scene, Zug, Lena, and Curtis are standing outside the large metal grate that was leading back into the sewers. Gila's body is in that small room off to the left in the sewers. The orc guards are dead in the main sewer line. You took the map that Gila had.
Yes.
Shows where the camp is located on the mountainside. And you have the key to the grate. I don't remember what you decided to do with that.
We kept it. We hung on to it in case we needed it.
Okay, so the grate is locked, I believe, and you're on the outside of East Velt's walls, and between the city and the mountainside. If you face the mountain to the left, we saw the governor's mansion and grounds, and to the right there was that kind of cluster of tumble-down makeshift homes. And yeah, so that's where you guys are.
Okay, so I'm good. Writing down my thing.
So we're headed up towards the mountain, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So what's the plan?
They have like a big stronghold up there. Like it's not just a place they're keeping her parents, correct? Like a work camp.
You were told it's a work camp, and that he's not visible from the town. So you got to figure out how to get there without your guide.
By the map?
You do still have the map.
Yeah.
Do
Can
you wanna
I?
look at the map?
Yeah, I want to look at the map, see what I can discern from the map.
Sure. So you unroll it. It's basically like a piece of parchment that's been kind of hand drawn by somebody. Give me an investigation check and see what you can figure out. It's kind of coded
Okay.
in case it falls into the wrong hands.
Okie dokie, okie dokie. Investigation. Is it happy 10?
So you're looking at it, you recognize that there's some writing in it on it that looks like it's maybe a cipher, so words don't match any language that you've seen before.
Okay.
You see there's a hillside, and there's a bit of a, there's kind of a line being drawn through it. You can see where the governor's mansion is, and where kind of where you came out.
Okay. Okay.
You notice that the line where the forest starts, there's a small engraving, not engraving, but drawing of the same resistance symbol you've seen previously.
Okay.
And there's a little arrow pointing to a tree.
Ooh. Should we head that direction?
I mean, probably. It seems important.
Yeah. Let's get there before they do.
Good idea.
Okay, so you're gonna head towards the tree line.
Yeah.
Right. Give me a general perception check. Let's see what's going on.
I got a 4. I'm a bit distraught. I'm a little distracted.
I will also receive 18.
Zug, what's up?
Oh no,
You
no,
rolled
I rolled a 1.
Oh, you rolled a 1. Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
Doug lifts his head up, listens, smells, doesn't hear laughter, doesn't smell booze or something. Kind of gives up paying attention.
Yeah.
He's just going to trudge along behind. Lena is intently focused on finding the tree with the symbol. So you're looking at all the trees on the line, like on the line where the forest starts. And while you're doing that, Curtis, you're kind of taking in the sights and sounds behind you and of everything that's going on. You notice that now to your left, based on the fact that you've turned around, where those tumble down houses are and kind of the shacks and everything, you notice that all the people kind of milling about there, they're not the humanoid races of the Empire. It's not elves and humans and halflings. It's all the kind of people you've seen mistreated and downtrodden already. It just kind of adds another level to that frustration of the way people are being treated here. You also notice back towards the grate a couple of guards walking by, and they look in the grate, but they don't see anything. They keep walking. They don't notice you. But as you look towards the governor's mansion, you see, based on the previous experience when you went there with Lena to ask about her family, there was just the 2 guards at the gate. There's a much heavier guard presence now. So you see people walking around, full helms on alert, kind of patrolling the area. So you can surmise that probably the incident at the plantation has made its, self-known. So you're taking all of this in. Lena, you find a tree with the symbol carved in it, and next to it there's a little bit of a path that leads into the woods. As you start to head in that direction into the woods, you see the sun starts to wane, it's beginning to set, and a light mist kind of rolls in off the water, so everything's a little damp, and yeah, heading into the woods.
All right. And I don't have night vision. Should we do... Zug, do you want to lead the way, or should we do a torch? What do you...
I will point out that there were a lot of guards when we were leaving, so a torch may draw too much attention.
It's fair. I just really want to get my family back, and I'm not thinking straight. I think it's a good idea. Zug,
Zug have idea.
what's your idea?
And just instantly, one arm is gonna pick up Lena, and the other arm is gonna pick up Curtis.
Huh.
And just start walking.
This is good, buddy.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
I imagine just folded them sideways like this, like
Mhm.
right at their stomach. Doesn't understand why it would be uncomfortable.
I love it.
Okay, so you scoop up your compatriots and you start walking into the woods. You notice that there's a fairly narrow path cut through the trees. Zug can obviously fit through, but you're trampling down on brush and little saplings, and it's too narrow for Zug's stature. So you're kind of, and as you're doing it, like branches are whipping Lena in the face and hitting Curtis, and so it's not the most enjoyable experience.
Yeah, and I imagine too with this tight light, it's just.
Yeah, so every so often you step into like a muddy thing and you've got to stop and pull the peg leg out and shake the mud off. And so you're able to avoid being seen because you're not carrying a torch, but it's not the most pleasant of trips into the forest. As you walk for a while, you start to feel the forest, like the ground start to climb under you as you're going up the hillside towards the mountain. The forest gets a little more dense. There's like dewdrops falling off the leaves. It's very humid. And you start to see the light completely fade and slowly just little specks of like moonlight come kind of through the canopy where they can. So it's getting pretty dark. As you pass through a clearing and you look up, you notice that a lot of clouds have rolled through, so the moon is pretty obscure. It's just a little bit of light here and there. And so you just keep kind of trudging along uphill. After a while, you come to the end of the trail, and it opens up into a bigger clearing on the side of the mountain. And you see some shapes moving around. Zug, you see some shapes moving around. You hear some activity, and so you're just kind of standing there at the edge of the forest, seeing that there might be people in this clearing.
Because of the moonlight, can they see? I mean, like,
Not to the distance that you can. So, like, if there was stuff in front of them, but this is a pretty big clearing, so you're talking, maybe 50 feet away. So you can see it pretty well, but their vision's going to fade at that distance. You're just seeing some movement. There's maybe like a little flicker of fire from a campfire. That's really all that you can see at the distance that you're at.
There's people out that way, and he just like points out that way while holding one of them still in his arm.
Okay.
See the people? Do you know who they're aligned with?
Are they just like guards?
I don't know. Are they dressed like guards, Tom?
Give me a perception check.
Did you roll another one?
Bro.
I think I need to have like I'm thinking about adding like a hiccup counter for me, but maybe we need like a nat 1 and nat 20 counter also somewhere on here, because I think that would be fun as well.
I really want to figure out a way, and I don't think I could do it on Discord, but I really want to figure out a way where I could do like a second camera on and like get a dice tray, so the second camera would just be on the dice tray, so you'd actually be able to see in live time what I'm rolling.
That would be fun.
But like I don't think it would work on Discord. I'd have to like make a separate account, have it join the call.
Yeah.
Okay. So you squint really hard, and you see some movement. You see that they look human-ish. You're not able to tell any fine details, but you do hear some clinking of glasses, and instantly Zug's ears perk up.
Oh, they have drinks though, and Zug is pretty thirsty. It's been quite a thing. You guys are kind of heavy,
That's not nice to say to a lady.
As soon as Curtis says I can put him down, I just like kind of drop him.
Oh. Thanks,
Yeah,
bud.
Thanks.
anybody got anything to drink? I'm thirsty.
Surely one of us does.
I'm sure we have like a canteen or something. I have some pocket food. Do you want some food?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah. Here you go, buddy. I didn't write. Oh, I've got pocket bacon and biscuits.
nobody has like a to-go drink, a to-go whiskey or rum.
No, but that's a really good idea, and I think the next town we go to, we should get a little like canteen.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
You know, in campaign 2, one of the of Critical Role, one of the characters enchanted a flask, so it was just never, and it would automatically refill, and it was whatever it wanted, like whatever she wanted it to be, it would fill up with, I believe, and then it just would continuously just be bottomless until she just wanted something different. I'm just saying.
Well, that was on the plate as a potential reward for Zug at some point. Just to keep him completely drunk.
Amazing.
Mind blown over here at the like the closest thing I thought of was like getting a bag of holding and putting like a keg or two inside of it.
I bet you.
Getting a hose or a straw.
Oh. It might be cheaper to just enchant a flask.
I hadn't considered that. I know that's on the table. Somebody in character is gonna have to do this for Zug because Zug is not smart enough to understand that.
Yeah.
I was struggling out a way to figure out how to make it like a bag of keg more an option.
I feel like that might be something Lena would feel like if she sees it or thinks about it as a like I'm sorry gift to Zug. I'm sorry for killing your girlfriend. Here's some alcohol. It'll help dull the pain.
That's true. Alright, anyways.
Yeah. Sorry.
So what do we want to do?
Can we take them? Do you think we could take them? How many people are there? How many people are there? Do you think we could take them? Because I feel like we could take every single guard on this island.
Probably.
There's like
Mm-hmm.
You got this.
Yeah. Just one finger for every guy you see.
roughly how many people could I like discern from?
You saw a number of shapes. I would say you could confidently think that you'd see maybe 3. It's not a big party.
Well, I could crash that party so hard. Oh my god.
They may not be against us, although odds are they are.
Right?
Let's try to sneak up on them.
4? 5? 4? Sorry. Don't. It's okay. It's okay. You're doing great.
And after about like 5 minutes, he finally holds up 3 fingers pretty confidently.
Good job, buddy. Okay, we got it. All right.
Zug really smart.
You are. Okay. Curtis had a good idea. We should sneak.
Although you and I can't see very well, so Zug would have to do most of the sneaking.
Oh, Zug's really good at sneaking.
Yeah.
I mean, worst case scenario, we alert them to our presence and then we just take them out.
So we should charge the beach, is what you're saying. No, you're not saying that. No. We'll get.
Slow down.
Sorry.
Slow down.
Sorry.
I understand that you're a little prone to violence today. It's
Just
okay.
a little. Yep. Okay.
We attempt to sneak up on them, and then if they are alerted to our presence, we take them out.
Okay. I'll follow your lead.
Well,
Dad.
I'm just gonna follow Zug's lead because he's gonna be the one.
Fair enough. Okay. Oh, are you carrying us again?
I think so.
Oh, yeah, of course. Swoop
Uppies.
Yeah, uppies.
What's the plan?
I'm thinking Zug carries us, tries to sneak up on this party, and then we determine if they are hostile or friendly. If they're hostile, we take them out.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they hear us and try to attack us, we take them out.
You might take him out.
If they're
Okay.
friendly, then we do not take them out.
No.
Alright. Well, give me a stealth check, Zug, at disadvantage since you're carrying multiple humans.
I'm already at disadvantage because of my pet leg, so
That's true. Okay.
Double disadvantage.
double disadvantage.
I don't know if that's a thing.
It is.
Is it?
It is.
I thought it wasn't.
Okay.
No, well, I mean, like there are certain conditions that can cause you to have double advantage. So I imagine that like double.
The rule of cool, right? Do whatever.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would say this is double disadvantage.
Well, if you sink into the mud just as yourself, and then you add in another few hundred pounds of Curtis and his armor and Lena and her goods.
The first one I rolled was a 2, and then every one I rolled right after that was higher. But like, then I add 2 for my stealth.
You have 2 to stealth? Oh, I do too.
I have 2 to dexterity.
Nice.
So you scoop up Lena. Curtis asks for ups. You scoop up Curtis. You confidently strut out, bent over a little bit, at a nice, what you consider to be an inconspicuous Zug hunch, and you start to walk directly towards them. As you're closing the distance, they're about 50 feet away. And you get about halfway there, you start to make out that there's 4 people that you can see. There's a cart off to the side. They have a little fire going. Looks like they've got some ale out. One of the guys is like much bigger than the others, and then one of the 4 guys is also very small. But you can't make out a lot of detail because they're moving around and they're singing. They're not trying to hide that they're there. They're being very loud. As you keep going, you get a little bit closer. You get to about 10 feet away. You can start to kind of really get a good sense of what's going on. And right at that moment when you want to take in the scene, you step into like a molehill with your peg leg, and you get stuck. And then as you're pulling it out, you start to lose your balance, and you step on a branch that alerts everybody. And in that scrum, you accidentally drop Curtis, and you're just holding Lena. And you hear the largest man who is sitting on a log turn to you and say, "Hey, mates, look at this lot." And you instantly see, can't be more than 20 years old, very young fellow, but he's humongous. A giant barrel chest that's literally tearing through his tunic. He stands nearly 7 feet tall. He's got this very deep voice, but he's not unpleasant.
Hi, hello.
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 Hi. Can
I'm
we,
gonna like put down Lena and like pull peg leg and get it all resituated and kind of like act all like embarrassed.
we're having trouble getting through the woods. Do you mind if we stop at your fire?
Maybe you could give us directions.
The big guy just kind of waves you over and he's like, "Yeah, the more the merrier." At which point, the much smaller man, who is holding a small glass that looks like it's filled with red wine, looks up at you and says, "Is that a good idea? We're enjoying the fruits of our labors. I think we should be left alone." As the big man looks at him, the small man looks up at him and goes, "You do know what I mean." And then the big man was like, "It'll be fine. Come join us." So give me a perception check to see what you see.
I perceive.
Nat 20.
Ah, nice.
Built up equity.
Yeah.
4.
4.
You said perception?
Yes.
6.
Okay. So Zug, you notice that the big man is holding a big stein full of ale. He's got some fish on a platter next to him on the log. The smaller man has the red wine. He's also got a bottle sitting next to him. Behind the fire, there's a barrel, and there's 2 other large men there that are arm wrestling. Each of them have a bottle of what appears to be rum. And you sniff the air and you go, "Yep, definitely rum." You see these men in the back. The one on the left is a little bit bigger, and he's got these like faint black tattooed stripes on his arms. And the other one is wearing an all-white tunic that's frayed at the shoulders, and he seems to have a perpetual snarl on his face. But they are just locked in combat and having a great time.
Oh.
And you notice that off to behind the fire where the cart was, you see that there is like a little banner with some writing on it. But Zug doesn't care about reading that, so he's just finding the booze. Lena, you notice that it's the only letters that you see visible on the banner are W-E-R-E.
Okay. Weary, got it.
As you're kind of assessing the situation, you feel the winds change. A big, like very heavy breeze comes off the ocean. You see the cloud cover start to move. The moonlight get a little bit brighter. As you're kind of taking in the whole scene, a 5th man emerges from the brush, and he's waving his hands behind his bottom, as he loudly proclaims, "That meat may have been a bit off. Nobody will go behind that bush for a while." He's a short, portly man with large buck teeth and thick glasses.
What's everybody doing? Zug is not questioning what's going on. He's about ready to walk over because they have alcohol. They're
No,
drunk.
I feel confident that we are safe, and even if they try to turn on us, then we can take them. So let's join them.
Yeah, I'm distracted between the smell of rum and then the fighters. Both these guys! Both these guys! Hey, can I
They're gonna walk over towards the rum.
They're the arm wrestlers.
Yeah. What's it in? Like, how much is there?
There's just like 2 like bottles that you would find, like, you know, regular standard size bottles. Each one of them has one that they've just been drinking out of. So they, you know, they notice that you're there. They kind of greet you. The 4 guys that were originally there go back to their arm wrestling. They're drinking. They're not really paying any mind. But you.
Zug have one.
Okay. And they both look up at you and they look at your size and they're like, "It'll be a good challenge." And then they go back to this. It's best 3 out of 5. We're only on the 3rd round. So they're going back to their thing. When the portly man who had emerged from the bushes goes, "What the hell are you guys doing?"
Oh, your friends invited us to come stay around their fire. We don't have dark vision, so it's kind of hard to get around the forest. So we thought that we would kind of wait out the darkness for a while with you all.
Well, you should take some wood, start a torch, and get out of here. Trust me. You don't want to be here.
Why? Your rum is delicious.
No, these guys don't. They're drunk. Trust me on this. It's not a good time.
He's
We can handle ourselves.
yeah. More the merrier, right? He just said that.
And he looks up and he sees the clouds clearing and he looks at you and he goes, "You really have to." And before he could finish the sentence, there's a like horrific cry of pain erupting from the 2 arm wrestlers next to Zug. As you swirl around, you see the smallest man double over in agony, his face twisting and contorting itself until he takes on a very rat-like appearance. And as you're standing there horrified, you see these men starting to transform into animals. There's the portly man takes on the form of a boar. The arm wrestlers, there's a tiger and a wolf, and then the little rat guy. And as you're standing there trying to figure out what's going on, you hear a booming roar, and the giant man behind you, as you turn to face him, he's a big bear. His claws are red from ripping at his own skin.
Oh,
As you look up,
poor
you see that
baby.
it's a bright full moon.
Well, this is unexpected, and Lena downs her drink.
Initiative.
I don't want to fight these guys!
So Zug instantly looks over at the person. He's like, "So no arm wrestle?"
Natural 20 for 22 for initiative.
3 for me.
Also, well, see, I now have advantage on initiative as of level 7.
Woot!
I also got. Oh god damn it! My thing was
A natural 20?
I did.
Heck yeah!
Added +2 to initiative.
So what's the full number? 22?
Yeah.
Should we roll off?
Yes, I think we should.
Okay. Okay.
I'm still rolling at advantage though because you know my thing.
Okay, 14. Oh, plus 2, 16.
14.
Okay.
Congratulations, Sarah.
I don't want it, to be honest. Ugh.
Okay, so you're basically Sarah and Nick. You're on one side of the campfire, facing the bear. Zug is on the other. It's behind you on the opposite side of the campfire, with the tiger and the wolf getting up from the barrel. The rat is scurrying around somewhere. You don't know where he is because he's very small. And the wereboar is behind the tiger and the wolf. And Sarah will start us off.
Okay. I'm going to shout at the fellow. The fellow didn't change, right? Or did everyone change? I'm sorry. They all changed, even the portly. I'm going to take the dodge action, and I'm going to say, guys, I don't want to hurt these people. They seem pretty cool. I don't want to hurt them. What do we do? So I'm taking the dodge action.
Okay. Kevin.
I mean, Butter Smash.
Ugh.
So the first thing I'm going to do is, with my bonus action, I'm going to go into a rage. So I have 3 people in front of me. I have the tiger,
the wolf, and then the boar. And they transformed into their full animal forms.
Yeah, so I guess I'm going to swing at the wolf first.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
Oh, there's so many notes. The wolf, yes.
What if they were...
4 physical damage and 7 fire damage.
What if they were nice people, though, when they were humans?
So as you hit him with your newly found fire axe, you notice that it hurts him. It causes him a lot of damage. He falls to a knee, but you don't get the big gush of blood that you expect. So you're doing damage, but you're not like breaking through the skin of this wolf. But it has now kind of gone prone because you took out most of its life with one shot. But it lets out a very defiant snarl, kind of snaps at you. Still your turn.
Still my turn. Extra attack. Swinging at not the wolf. Yeah, not the wolf, but the other guy right next to him.
The tiger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you froze. Oh, you're muted. Oh, no, you're not.
I roll at advantage.
Yes.
I swing recklessly. Every one of my attacks is at advantage. I just roll double ones.
That's like, what, a 1 in 400 something chance?
So 1 in 400.
Yep. 20 times 20. Well, obviously a natural one doesn't hit. But as you were, swinging the blade around, you feel the familiar vibration and heat coming off of the axe. And as the shade returns, it resembles one of the orcs that you killed back in the sewer.
Cool.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay.
That's all I got, boss.
Ruh-roh.
Alrighty. So the boar, seeing you attack the wolf, is going to charge at Zug. Or
Swings at advantage.
yes. I assume 24 hits, right?
Oh, jeez.
So he's going to attack you with his tusks for 9 slashing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
That's halved because of
So 5.
Eight.
8. Okay. We'll put a pin in that. We'll circle back to that later.
Jolly gee willikers.
penetrate into your thigh.
Aw.
You feel like a weird sensation throughout your body. That's not just pain. It's like a shuddering of like some sort of evil force entering your body.
Oh
Uh, the wolf is going to get up and lunge at you, but that's... Oh, he has advantage. How is that possible? So the wolf just rolled 2 ones.
no!
So
What are... Jeez.
he's going to lunge at you, Kevin, and miss with his 2 ones. But I'm going to say you get a retaliation, like a reaction strike on him. Because he's hurt, he's hobbled, he's lunging at you.
Cool. 21.
Yep.
What are the odds of that? 160,000 to 1? Rolling 4 ones, basically back to
Back to back to back. Yeah.
Loaded dice.
31
Um.
physical, 8 fire.
Okay. So as he misses with his bite, you swing the axe around over your head, you bring it down on his skull. He lets out a really big yelp, but instead of dying, you see him just slowly transform back into the man that had been arm wrestling. And he's just laying there unconscious. You don't have silver weapons.
I don't feel bad about hurting them.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just bandage them up.
The tiger, seeing that you attack the wolf, is now going to lunge at you, Kevin. Does a 19 hit?
Yep.
Okay. The tiger is going to attempt to slash at you with his claws. For 5 slashing damage, so half that, it's 3. His turn. Okay. And the bear, who's standing up in front of Lena and Curtis, is going to lunge at Curtis.
No.
Jesus. For a natural 1. So he's going to come barreling at you over the log, dive at you with his claws. You're able to roll out of the way. He lands just next to the fire. And it's now your turn, Curtis.
Well, since he attacked me, I'll go after him. I'll throw my shield at him. Natural 20.
Ah!
Okay. Okay. So as he lunges past and lands on the ground, you get your shield up, throw it towards the back of his head, and you deal quite a bit of damage. He takes it and he kind of rolls over onto his back and he's looking up at you. Still your turn.
Aww.
I'll charge in and just bash him over the head with my shield again to hopefully knock him out. 23 to hit.
Yep. Get another good shot in, and he lets out a really loud guttural scream, like roar, rolls you off after you hit him. And it's now the rat's turn. But you don't need to see where he is. You don't see the rat. He's just going to hold his action. And we circle back to Lena.
Okay. Now that I see that the creatures will turn back into humans when we drop them, I'll make sure to not deal like completely lethal damage, but I will attack the nearest creature to me.
Which would be the bear.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I'm gonna attack the bear.
Okay.
Okay. That was almost a natural 20. I saw it like hit the wall and then it turned into a 1.
So it was a 1?
Yeah, it was a natural 1, yeah. Yeah. for my first
So
attack.
you swing your sword at the bear. As he rolls Curtis off after his strike, he's able to roll out of the way
No.
and get back to his feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna swing again for a natural 1. Oh my god!
What is that's
Seriously. Okay. My last attack. My last attack.
Sarah's stealing my thing.
I'm not trying to, yo. Okay. So a dirty 20 for that one.
okay.
And wrong. Oh no, that's the right dice. That's the right one. Okay. So that's going to be for 8 damage. And I'm going to use I'm going to use a superiority dice to use my distracting strike that I just got. So that means somebody else can use a reaction to make an attack on the bear and use my dice that I will roll to add to the attack. And the attack has advantage.
You can use your reaction to attack the bear because you're within range. You would attack at advantage, and Sarah adds you add Sarah's dice.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
I understand now.
I'm sorry. It's
If you plan on using your reaction for something else, you might as well attack him now.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack.
At advantage.
Okay.
At advantage.
and then add a 5 to your attack roll.
16 to hit. And I add 5 to my damage, or just 5 to the attack roll?
To the attack.
So 8
To the
damage.
attack.
Okay. So you guys have a nice little 1-2 combo. The bear takes damage from the sword and from the shield. And again, you don't, even though you struck it with your sword, you don't see the spurt of blood that you'd expect. Which at this point makes you happy, because you know you're not going to kill the bear. It staggers back, and it's still on its feet.
And he has a disadvantage on attacks because I got him.
Okay. It's Doug's turn.
I'm gonna swing at the boar that bit me.
Okay.
22 to hit.
Yes.
27 physical slashing. 10 fire.
Okay.
4 still in it.
He's still in it.
Whoa.
Hit it again. 16 to hit.
Let me double check. Yes.
24 slashing, 7 fire.
Okay. You see some of the hairs on the boar singe as you hit it with the fire damage. And it rolls over onto its side and it's in a lot of pain, but it's still a boar.
That's all I got, boss.
Okay. And you see the shade of the orc lunge at you with his
Oh,
axe, Kevin,
jeez.
for a...
At advantage.
Oh, yep. That one didn't help. Does a 16 hit?
Sure does.
Okay. For 9 piercing damage, so half that, it's 5. And then the boar is going to retaliate, get up, and come at you again, Kevin. We know a 24 is going to hit. And it's going to... I have so many things open, I can't read my own handwriting. Okay. So it's going to stab its tusks in you again for 11 slashing damage, so half that is 6. And then the tiger is also going to attack Kevin, since he's still there. for but an 11 doesn't hit, right? Even at advantage. Cool. Tiger. And the bear, since Nick you hit the bear last, he's gonna lunge at Curtis. Or
At disadvantage. Yeah. Sorry. You're good.
or a 7 is not gonna hit, so he's gonna just wildly swing his claws at you, and it's your turn. Nick.
Okay. I'll swing back with my shield.
Okay.
11 to hit. Oh, I'm sorry. 14. 14 to hit.
Yes.
And 7 damage.
Okay.
And then I will swing it in again with my shield. 21
Okay.
to hit.
Yep.
And 10 damage.
All right. So he takes those shots, and you can tell he's not happy, but he's still angry. Anything else?
Nope, that is all.
Okay. It's the rat's turn. You hear kind of the chittering sound that rats make, but it's still in the underbrush. It doesn't do anything. So we're back to Sarah.
Oh, geez, I'm touching things. Shouldn't touch things. Okay, I'm gonna swing at the bear again.
Okay.
We're gonna put this dice in dice jail though, because I don't. No more ones. Oh, okay, 11 for my first swing.
Yes, that hits.
Oh, yeah. Okay. How about 8 damage?
Okay.
And then second attack is 24 for 5 damage.
Okay.
And my last, oh geez, in the box. Oh my goodness, in the box. That's cocked. 23 for 11 damage.
Okay. You have that barrage of strikes on the bear, and each one it staggers back a little. It almost steps in the fire, but it lets out a roar, and it kind of starts pushing back towards you. And you can tell that it's very, very angry at this point. Going back to Zug.
15 against the boar.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Yes. Sorry.
32 physical, 3 fire.
Okay. And with that blow, the boar rolls over onto its back. You see it kind of hideously change back into the humanoid form you saw before of the stout man with the buck teeth and the glasses. And like his friend the wolf, he's unconscious in the grass.
I'm going to swing at the shade.
Okay.
19 to hit.
Okay.
25 slashing, 6 fire.
Okay.
Then as a bonus action, because I with my Great Weapon Master feat, because did I lower its HP to 0?
The orc, the shade.
No, the boar.
Yes. Well, both of them you got to 0.
The shade and the orc.
Yeah.
Oh, sick. So as a bonus action, then I'm going to use a swing against the. What do I have against me? The tiger and the.
There's the tiger. The bear is with Lena and Curtis, and the rat is running around somewhere.
Okay, so I'm gonna swing against the tiger with bonus action.
Okay.
21.
Okay.
21 slashing, 10 fire.
Alrighty. And that's a very loud tiger roar. It takes a couple of steps back as you hit it with the axe, but as become familiar in this fight at this point, it kind of takes the damage without taking the actual kind of cuts and you know, big wounds you would expect from your flaming axe. Anything else, Kevin?
Nope, that's it.
And the orc is dead. The shade is dead. So the tiger, after taking that shot from you, is going to retaliate immediately at Zug. 22 hits, right? And he's gonna lunge at you with his bite. Oh, that was a really low roll. So 6 piercing damage, so half that is 3. We don't have to do the save since we already did that with you. So just 3 damage from the tiger. It's a terrible roll. And the bear is going to attack Lena because she attacked him last and use his multi-attack. The first one is a 23 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
And the claws for 3 and 14 slashing damage.
Jeez. Yup.
And then it's going to attempt to bite you. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Okay. So it misses with the bite. And it now is Curtis's turn.
Back to me. I'm gonna attack that bear again.
Okay.
24 to hit.
Okay.
And 7 damage. Did you get that 7 damage?
I did.
Okay. And then I'll swing again with a natural 20.
Nice work.
This time I'm gonna use my Smite.
Yes.
There it is. Just level 1. So that's gonna be
It's still super cool.
16 plus 10, 26, 6, 32 plus another 8
Jeez.
is 40.
Jeez. Nice work.
You load up that shield with all of your might, and you bring it down across the snout of the bear as he's bent over to attack Lena. You deal just enough damage to turn him back into a 7-foot hairy human. And he's just kind of collapsed on the log asleep.
Ah.
At this point, you see the rat dart out of cover and try to bite you on the ankle. So
Wait.
that
Did I attack the bear twice? I did. Never mind.
you did, yeah.
Continue.
Dirty 20 hits, right?
Sure does.
So the rat is going to bite you for 4 points of piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
You have to be good at this.
12.
I was gonna say I just cursed you.
All right, so you're good. Sarah.
All right. I'm going to whack at the rat. That sounded weird. I'm going to attack the rat. For 22 to hit.
Yes.
And that...
In Hot Fuzz, it splat the rat, right, Nick?
Yeah.
During the carnival scene.
We're going to splat the rat. For 10 points damage. My second attack is a 21 to hit for 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And my last attack, is a 10.
Does not hit.
Yeah.
You managed to hit this rat twice with these really strong blows, but for some reason it's not dead yet. It's still scurrying around.
It's not dead yet.
Doug.
Oh, I just got a 19, which is a crit for me.
Yes, it is.
What's it called?
The butcher's bib?
Huh?
Was it the bib? The butcher's bib?
This was against the tiger.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, so that's going to be 43 physical plus 19 fire.
Okay. He's not happy, but he's not dead.
well.
He's also not dead yet.
I'm going to attack again.
Okay.
With a dirty 22 hit.
Yes.
23 slashing. 7 fire.
Okay. And that last little bit of fire damage is just enough to turn the tiger back into the man with the black stripe tattoos.
Have I seen that at all?
Huh?
Have I seen the rat? Do I have any reason to suspect the rat's still a thing?
No, because it's running around. I mean, it's basically rat-sized. Like, it's not a giant rat, so it's running around at the ankles of Lena and Curtis on the other side of the fire.
Alright,
So you're welcome to run around over there and try to find it.
I have no ideas. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to exit my rage as a bonus action, and as I do it, I'm going to let out a really loud yell off my lips.
Okay. So as you leave your rage, you let out your yell. You're overcome with like an extreme level of fatigue, and you feel very flush and sweaty. And the area where the tusks entered your thigh is on fire, and so you just feel as though you need to sit down.
Forgot to add +2 to all those Oh, I did, yes. So yeah,
Nick.
I'm just gonna sit down.
Okay.
Okay, well, the rat bit me, so I'm not happy with it. So I'm gonna try to attack it.
Okay.
Dirty 20 to hit.
Heck yeah.
And 8 damage.
Okay.
Eight. 18 to hit.
Okay.
And 10 damage.
All right. With that last strike, the rat goes through probably the most grotesque of all the changes, as it becomes a mousy, small, thin, but adult-sized male from this tiny little rat. And you kind of realize that everybody's down, and as you look over, you see that Zug is sitting on a log, and he doesn't look too well.
I'll rush to his side. Zug! Zug, are you okay?
And you see him, he's rubbing his forehead as he looks up, he's very sweaty, and he's just like, Zug no feel good. Zug needs to take a break.
Yeah, come here, sit by the fire. Sit down.
Okay. He's gonna come over and sit by the fire.
Lena, I need your help.
Okay, coming.
Bring some of that booze.
Oh, heck yeah. Got it. Here you go.
And I'll see if I assume there's cups around. I'll fill up a flagon for him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll also grab another one, fill it up, and pour it on his wound.
Okay, so as you look at his leg, you can see there's a big gash where the tusk had entered, and it's festering much more quickly than you would expect from a wound. It's pussy and it's bubbly, and you can feel like heat radiating off of it. As you pour the alcohol on it, it burns Zug really intensely and bubbles up a lot. If you put hydrogen peroxide on a cut, kind of like that.
Yeah.
Is it on my calf?
On your thigh. And then as it kind of washes away, you see that there's a sizable opening gash. And it's pretty deep. You can see into the muscle.
Ew.
And it's not necrotic, but it doesn't look healthy, if that makes sense. Like it looks beyond your ability to heal with just the potions and stuff you have on hand.
Should we stitch it up? Should we bind it up? What should we do, Curtis? I have no idea what to do.
I'm gonna try to cast Cure Wounds on it. I don't have faith that it'll work, but I want to try at least.
Let's see. Give me a medicine check.
19.
Nice.
So you stand over Zug and you cast. You say Cure Wounds.
Yeah.
And you channel as much of your being and all of your good thoughts towards Zug and all of your caring, and you see the gash start to mend, and it does heal up pretty nicely. It's not open and bleeding, but there's a really nasty kind of purple streak where it was, and you can it's still very hot to the touch, and it still pains him, but he's able to get up and move around. So you close the wound so he's not gonna like bleed out, but there's something going on in the leg beyond just the initial gash.
Okay. Well, so how are you feeling now? You should be able to walk.
Well, my hands are hot, and now my leg is hot. So,
Yeah, we're gonna have to get him somewhere because this is beyond my capabilities.
Do you think the seer could do anything about it?
Will the seer even help us now?
He might not know.
I mean, it's either that or we can take you up the mountain and hope that somebody at the work camp knows how to heal. We're kind of in the middle of nowhere.
We are kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Zug can't lose a second leg.
We're not gonna let that happen, buddy. It's not gonna happen.
How great of a story would that be, though? This is all leading to Zug actually losing a leg.
I thought, like, if you were gonna say it was on the calf, I was gonna be like, just cut it off. Zug has 2 peg legs.
So as you're discussing kind of what to do with Zug, with everybody still kind of unconscious around you, the wind picks up again, and you feel the clouds move aside, and as the moonlight gets bright and hits Zug, it causes him some pain. The actual, the act of the moonlight on your skin is causing you pain.
Like, I imagine where he hits forward and almost just kind of seizes up into he's not yelling or anything like that, but he's just trying to not yell.
Yeah, nothing happens. It hurts. It's unpleasant. As you're sitting there for a bit, the moon goes behind another cloud. You start to see some darker clouds roll in, and you're just at this campsite.
As soon as the cloud goes over, it stops raining.
Yes.
So at that point, he's just gonna kind of you can see him. He doesn't say anything. He
So we should be able to tell that that's what's causing him pain now, right?
The moon?
Yeah. It's obvious enough that he's being caused pain by the moon, whatever the moon is out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we should probably try to get him out of the direct moonlight.
Moonlight, yeah. Yeah. Did you? Yeah. Did you say there was a cart or something that they had? Did they have a tent? I forget what you said.
There is a covered wagon.
Covered wagon.
At the side.
Do you want to hop in, buddy? We could rest.
No, Zug can walk. It's fine.
I'm gonna smack his cheeks and be like, buddy, look in my eyes. You don't have to tough this out.
No, it's really it feels a lot better now, and he's gonna kind of poke the
Don't
spot.
touch it!
We're
No, don't do that. Oh, don't do that.
it almost looks dark for a second, and then it kind of eases up like a really bad bruise. It's fine. It only hurts a lot of it.
I'm gonna look at Curtis like, help me out here.
Yeah. Zug, you don't need to walk. You can put you in the wagon. You can rest. It's okay, buddy.
You carried us, we'll carry you now.
Yep.
Okay. Zug really good at driving wagons.
That's true. We heard all about it.
We'll let you relax though, and we'll do it.
Yeah,
You just relax. Is there any sort of parchment or anything?
You have to give me an investigation.
I wanna leave this group a note saying that we'll give them their cart back.
Can you grab the rest of the rum?
Heck yeah, buddy.
Yeah, anything.
5.
Okay. Are you checking the cart or the campsite?
The campsite.
Okay. So you take a quick glance around. You see some bottles, some cups, and stuff that they were eating. You're not finding any parchment.
Okay.
Do you want to take a look, Nick?
Yeah, I'll do an investigation check.
Jeez.
Okay. You're also not finding any parchment. As you're looking around, you don't find much of use at the campsite. It looks like they just kind of quickly pulled out what they were celebrating with. And there is no tents or anything set up, so there's not really anything else to check around the fire.
Can I take a stick and just like write out in the dirt? We'll bring it back. Heart. Star. Heart. Okay, great. Let's go.
Yep, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's take some torches this time.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Are you comfy back there, Zug?
Is there more booze?
I think we took all of it.
Comfy is not gonna be.
Okay.
So Zug is in the cart, and you guys are outside. What's the idea here?
Is it attached to any animals?
Not currently.
Were they the animals, do you think, doing this?
Oh,
Did we kind of...
I mean, there's no way they would have helped us pull this wagon, so we're still in the same situation.
Yeah.
Can we try to pull/push the cart up the mountain?
Give me a
I'm
stick.
strong. I'll pull it.
Yeah, let's do it.
What do you want?
Do a strength check at advantage because you have adrenaline for your friends. To save your friends.
21, baby.
19.
Okay. Who's in front? Who's pushing?
She's pulling, I'm pushing.
Okay. So Curtis is behind. He puts all his Captain America strength in. And Lena's in the front. And she's pulling as hard as she can. And the cart doesn't move. Because the cart's heavy and Zug weighs like what, 1,000 pounds?
750.
700 pounds, and you loaded the car up with all the booze.
I think there's like one of those like sayings, like a cart before the horse or something. I feel like...
They calling me a horse?
No, I'm in the position of the horse.
Yeah,
But I see what I see where you're going with that. No, I totally get that. No. Okay.
You guys, Zud can walk.
No, buddy, I really think you should rest. That doesn't look healthy.
That doesn't feel very good.
Yeah.
Maybe we can just stay here for the night, and when they wake up, they won't be as hostile. They seemed very nice when they were in human form.
Yeah.
And then maybe they can help us?
Do you... If it... Yeah?
Let's gather them up and lay them by the fire so they have a nice place to rest, and then we can all just, I guess, sleep.
Can I, like, find blankets or something to tuck them all in? So when they wake up, at least there's... an effort was made? So they're kind of comfy?
Sorry for knocking
We're
you out.
sorry for... Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna gather up all their bodies.
Sorry
and-
for ruining your animal party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our bad, guys.
So you stay there, Lena, and I'll take care of this.
Yeah, we got this.
Okay, so
Zud's
you're gonna
kinda,
move
like,
them.
to, like, slowly shift his way out of the cart.
You're gonna move them next to the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you pick up the guy with the tiger and the wolf, and you drag them to the fire. And the rat guy is easy because he's light. Then you get to the bear, and he's too heavy for you guys to move.
Mm.
Double strength check again.
Yes.
Sure.
But they not an advantage because it's not for your friend.
13.
9.
We just can't do this. Wait.
Underneath.
Can we take a blanket and roll him onto the blanket and then pull a blanket?
There you go.
I did that with a seal once.
That wasn't very nice. Just because he broke up with Heidi Klum, you didn't have to roll him up in a sheet. That's a really bad joke.
I'm really tense.
I'm just gonna see him struggling with the big guy. He's gonna kind of like hobble his way over there and just kind of like pick him up, get him, and kind of like walk him over to the other guys.
Careful, please.
And then you set him down, and you've just got these 5 random guys lined up next to the fire.
At least they're not gonna freeze.
Well,
And how do you know that? You haven't found any blankets.
okay. Let's do an investigation check for blankets.
Okay.
Zug is gonna do an investigation check for booze.
Okay.
4. We're so bad at this.
Do you go around and give the campsite another once over? And
I don't see anything.
Nothing you didn't find before. Zug, you managed to smell. What?
Was there more booze? I rolled a 16.
You were looking.
But you noticed that both the tiger and the wolf had flasks on them, so you confiscated their flasks.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna compensate. I'm just gonna pull it up, sip it, throw it back down, sip the other one, throw it back down.
After that, you sniff around and you give it your best look, and you don't see any unaccounted for booze.
But you do find really large, fluffy, cozy rags that you blow your nose into because they're worthless.
So you've now thoroughly checked the campsite twice and found nothing. You have these unconscious men lined up in a row, potentially freezing. As you're kind of figuring out what to do next, the clouds start to roll in again. You start to feel some raindrops.
Oh no.
I guess we're gonna have to stay here.
Yeah, I guess so. Should we move them into the cart so they don't?
But the cart's for Zug.
You guys.
We can't let them die.
No, they'll be fine. Maybe we just make the fire really big.
Like water puts fire out.
Yeah.
Every minute that you stand here discussing this, the winds pick up, the rain starts raining a little harder.
Oh my god. Okay.
Let's put him in the cart.
Let's put them in the cart.
And get out of here.
Yeah, let's just leave. Let's just go. Let's just go.
Zug not helping. Oh.
You're helping by helping us move them, buddy. You're doing great.
No, Zug leave him by fire. It's fine.
Okay, let's help with the bear guy.
Zug leg hurt.
I know.
Right. His leg hurts. The bear guy will be okay. We'll move the other ones in.
Okay.
Get out of here.
Okay.
Zug is just gonna grab the bear guy by the arm and drag him.
Drag him underneath the cart at least.
Yeah, I'll drag him underneath and just kind of like kick him with my good leg.
Roll him. I'll roll him underneath. So he's on his back underneath the cart.
As you're moving these people into and underneath the cart, you hear a loud crack of lightning, and in that moment, you spot a little, like, metallic box on the inside of the cart.
Wonder what's in that little metallic box inside the cart. I'm going to investigate it.
Okay.
17.
Okay. So you look at it, you were able to pull it down. It was on a little shelf. You pull it out, and it's about this big. maybe a couple inches deep. And it's got a very rudimentary little metal lock on it.
But I'm gonna try it.
Try it, yeah.
All right, give me I don't even know what that would be. I don't know.
So if you were going for lockpicking, I think lockpicking normally falls under sleight of hand.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Okay, sleight of hand.
Sure. 13.
Okay. So you look at the key and you look at the lock and you realize that the lock is maybe slightly too small for the key. Are you gonna try to force it in?
Sure.
Okay. As you force the key in, it manages to just barely fit, and as you try to turn it, it breaks off in the wall.
Yeah, that's what I think would happen.
Now you don't have a key to the sewers.
Okay. As long as they don't have one.
They might
Hey.
have another one.
Hey, what are you doing? You sound like you're working on something. You're moving something. What are you doing?
Yeah, I found this silver box. I was trying to open it with the key. I don't know why I thought it would work, but
That's worth a shot.
yeah. But I broke the key off in the lock, so I'm not sure how we're gonna get it open now.
Can I try to hit it with like the hilt of my sword? Try to bust it open?
Give me a strength check.
I'm good at that. Except when I roll a 2! 5.
Yeah, so you instinctively pull out your sword, you're going to hit it with the hilt. Not thinking, you don't take the box from Curtis, and so you just smash him in the hand.
Oh, jeez! I'm so sorry.
It's fine. That's my fault. I shouldn't move my hand.
We should have communicated. I should have communicated a little bit better with you what I was doing when I was doing it. My bad.
It's okay. It's alright.
You can't read my mind. That's my bad.
Zug, can you try to smash this box? I know you're hurting.
He's gonna look at it and he's gonna try to like just grab the lock and rip it off of his fingers first.
Okay. We don't even need a strength check. Even a tired Zug is able to just rip this lock.
And then he's just gonna hand it back. And
Aw.
no, after he hands the box back, he's gonna take the lock off, put it on the ground, and swing his axe at the lock. I'll just give you. There's a 20 or a dirty 20 hit.
Yeah, so you bring the axe down on the lock, and you hit it so hard it like fires like a gunshot out towards the wood.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna look over. I'm like, okay, I think I lost it.
That was good, bud.
Great job.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna open the box.
Okay, and you open the box, you see a small dagger.
It's a small dagger, guys.
Ooh.
Does anyone want this?
Do you want it?
Not really. I like my shield.
Oh. I got daggers. I mean, I guess I'll take it.
Alright.
Sure. I mean, sure, should we leave it? Maybe they need it. We don't have to take it. I mean, I don't have to steal things to have nice things, right? I mean, I have money. I don't need this from them. They look like they don't have a lot of things.
I mean, we don't know that, but also they attacked us and we took care of them. So maybe
They were transformed creatures.
Yeah, like
They didn't know.
Yeah, but they know. Like they don't have control over it, but they know. Oh, that's why they were telling us not to stick around.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
No, but it looks good on you. Go ahead, take it.
I'm not gonna take it. I'm good.
Okay, so and he's gonna reach over and he's gonna grab this knife and he's gonna hold it just in his hands, just kind of like look at it. That's way too small for him.
I think daggers suit you, Zug.
Yeah, Zug
He-
might make
You could use it as a toothpick or something, I guess.
Alright, well,
What are you doing with the dagger, Kevin?
Put it in my bag.
Okay. So as you're holding the dagger like this, right, with your fingers, as you start to bring it closer to your body, you feel like a burning sensation, and you throw the dagger aside.
Yeah, Zug no on dagger.
Okay.
That's a little strange. I still don't want it. I can buy my own things.
Zug want, and he's gonna reach back down, pick it up, and throw it, and go to the
As it gets close to you, it burns your fingers again, and you throw it to the side. As you throw it, it lands near the bear, the man bear, and actually it hits him in the leg, and you see that it drew blood.
Oh, it's silver.
Oh no!
That might be useful. Also, why do they have it? You think they wouldn't want to keep that around?
I'm gonna take a rag and I'm going to put it around to kind of bind his cut.
I mean, it was locked up.
That's true. I think we should hang on to it just in case.
I guess now we do need to keep it.
So, do you want to hang on to it, Lena? Zug clearly can.
Zug
Yeah.
want, and he's gonna reach over.
No, I'm gonna grab it!
As you're arguing over the dagger, you hear another crash of thunder, and then it's followed up immediately by a lightning bolt that strikes very close to where you are, and you see the trees catch on fire. And so there's this rapidly spreading fire coming towards you.
No! No!
Now we have to leave them. We worked so hard to save their lives.
Oh no! Oh no!
We better get out of the storm and away from the fire.
Okay. I don't feel good about this, you guys. I'm gonna grab the dagger
Alright, let's go.
and go.
We grab our torches and we get out of here.
Okay. And you're going where?
Towards the top of the mountain.
Okay. So as you're kind of continuing in a straight line from where you entered, you can see the fire rapidly spreading, kind of coming around the edge of the forest on the other side towards you. And so you get to where you think the path would continue, but it's blocked by the fire. And so you see there's really only one way, which is to kind of go the same direction the fire is spreading, away from the opening, from the clearing.
That's where we will go.
Okay. You hobble back into the woods. You can feel the fire, and it's slowly nipping at your heels, burning the trees. It's much more rapidly burning than you would expect. It's almost on your heels. And you don't have time to process why that is, but it pushes you to the edge of the mountain, and you come to a basically a small cliff that oversees there's like a lagoon down at the bottom that's probably a good 50-foot drop, and the fire is encroaching, is coming towards you.
Do we just pray to the gods and jump?
Yeah, I think that's our only option.
You want to do a perception check or anything? You're just gonna jump.
I'll do a quick perception check.
Sure, yeah. 14.
-1. 7. Cannonball basically is what I'm feeling. Yeah, 7.
7.
Okay. So Zug looks around and realizes that there's no booze or fish to light with this fire. Lena is panicking a little bit. As you look over
That's
the edge,
fair.
Curtis, you see there's a little ledge sticking out off to the left a little. from your position that you could potentially drop down to, and it looks like it leads into a cave.
Oh, guys, there's a ledge. We don't have to jump in the lagoon. Let's climb down to that ledge and take shelter in the cave.
Sounds great. Let's do it. Where?
Right down there.
Oh, right down there. Okay.
And I will head down first.
Okay.
Do we have to climb down this cliff? What do we have to do?
It's like a 6-foot drop. So it's not far.
That's pretty much just a step for you, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna. It's like he's stepping off of a large rock or something. Little hop.
I'll make sure he goes first. He gets down there first, and then I'll go down.
Okay, so Curtis, you scramble down, you jump onto the ledge, and you duck into the cave. Zug, as you go next, as you stand on the ledge, you feel it start to crumble beneath you, and you're able to get off of the ledge before it breaks away. But your weight was too much for this little rock ledge. And Lena is still 6 feet above you. She can basically see your arms, and you know where she is, but you're kind of like two ends of like this same flat face.
Zug is going to. He's gonna try to grab onto something on the wall with one hand, and he's gonna reach his arm out towards Lena with
Okay.
the other hand.
I'm going to try to help Zug keep his balance.
Okay. What's Lena gonna do?
Oh, if I see this, I'll say, okay, I'll lower myself down. You can catch me.
Okay. You get a strength check from Nick and an acrobatics check from both of you.
Me?
Or athletics check from Zug and Lena.
Okay, cool. This is the one thing I'm like the best at. 22.
15.
Okay.
Okay. So even though there's the fire and the ledge broke away, Curtis is able to find like a rocky outcrop that he can get a good purchase on, and he grabs Zug's right hand. Zug leans out a bit of the open area, sticks his left hand out. Lena drops down, and there you just grab hands, and he swings you into the cave. And you're now all in this dark cave.
Thank God we found this dimly lit cave thing.
Better than the fire. Speaking of fire, do we still have our torches?
Did you bring a torch?
I didn't bring it down. It's still up there.
Does anybody have an adventurers or an explorers pack?
I do, but I've used, I might have used it's like 5, I think, at this point. I don't know how many it comes with.
I know 10.
Oh, well, then I got one.
But I rolled, but I might have for his away because he doesn't need them because he needs them.
Okay, well, I can give her torches because I don't think I've used any of mine.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll bust out some fresh torches.
But I
Okay,
do
so
have
Lena. Okay, so Lena and Curtis both have torches. You take a minute to catch your breath from what has been a very adventuresome afternoon, evening, night. And as your eyes adjust, and as Zug is, fighting through the pain in his leg, you see that the cave you're in just heads back away from the opening. It's wide enough for Zug to move around in easily. You see, water running down the sides, little bugs and insects scurrying away when you wave the torches. But at this point, it seems like a regular old cave.
At least we're not in the rain anymore. And safe from that crazy lightning. That was weird. So, I've been around a bit. I've done lots of, missions, quests, and things. But I have to say, since I met you guys, this is just the craziest shit that's ever happened to me.
Zug,
It's-
is this what it's like being a pirate?
Oh, Zug, this is like another, what's a day?
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh, this is just another Tuesday for Pirate Night.
Cool.
Not that it's a bad thing. I'm not complaining. Because I don't think I'd be able to get through all of this stuff with the previous people that I've been with. It's just been a crazy, what is it, 3-4 days? Week? I don't even know at this point.
Maybe a week.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I'm glad we're together, actually. It's crazy. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Around the time it just looks up, like right as soon as she's like you finish your like nice like you supposed to get you.
He's got like the snot bubble also. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. I'm not doing too well either. I am on pure adrenaline right now. I have a few pieces of pocket bacon and biscuits left. Do you want some? I'll split it with you. I gave most of it to Zug earlier.
Yeah, I guess you could share some.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Should we just wait out the storm in here?
We might need to. I don't know if, I mean, Zug can't, I don't think Zug should be moving anywhere right now.
No.
I'm not in a position to be able to, scout healthily.
Yeah, perhaps we all rest here for the night. That's what we'll do.
Yeah.
Okay. Just take a long rest.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to do during the night, or do you want to fast forward to 8 hours from now?
While I'm resting, I want to like take out my coil of Happy Brave rope and kind of just like be like, oh yeah, I found this. What is this? Why does it make me feel brave and happy? Maybe we need this while we're getting out of the cave. What is this? Like, do we like examine it, Arcana check, something?
You have to remind me, what is this?
It just says it's a coil of rope, and I wrote down Happy Brave rope.
Okay, let me find where.
Which is the best description of anything, really, and it makes me really happy.
No, I definitely remember where the rope is. I just need to remember, or what. I need to remember what it is. Many notes.
Imagine this
Seriously.
Yeah.
The, like, absolute, like, that's kind of why I want to know what this rope does, just in case we need to help contain our buddy to protect himself and us and the friends that we're trying to help.
Yeah.
I don't mind if you turn into a werebear, but I want everyone to be cool.
That was a boar that had hit him. No, bear.
A wereboar. Oh, so you turned into...
I can't hold my animal.
I haven't gotten that far yet.
Can you imagine a wereboar the size of a half ogre?
Now
Giant.
imagine it's basically Ganon. Like big demon.
You just basically began in, yeah.
I'm cool with this, never mind.
You just made that big bad right now.
It's the rope of mending. So you can cut it into pieces, and then you speak the command word, and it goes back to full length.
Okay. Amazing. Thank you.
Where was I?
We were long resting in a cave that we haven't scouted.
Yeah, that could happen.
We didn't even remotely investigate.
Nope. Well, you fell asleep.
Here's
Well,
a giant hole. Okay,
yep.
I mean, that is,
There's no immediate danger.
I feel like Clarence and I have enough experience to be like, let's take turns.
Yeah, we would take watch.
Yeah. We would let Zug sleep as long as he needed, and we would break up our sleep for him.
Yeah.
So he could rest. We got you.
cool.
Just sleeping?
Yep,
Anything else? Okay.
I'm watching and sleeping when I'm doing either.
Well, I rolled a sleep check. After 15 hours, Zug finally wakes up, and it's now a little afternoon the next day-ish.
Okay.
During that time, I took some time to scout out the rest of the cave. Or at least an area close enough to us.
Okay, so you walk for a bit, and it's just more cave. You don't find anything in your reconnaissance initially.
Okay.
As you wake up, Kevin, Doug feels very refreshed, and you notice that the purple on your leg has started to lessen, and you're not in intense pain anymore.
Good.
You know, I poke it and notice that, like, the coloration, everything is already, like, restoring to more to its, like, brownish, reddish, like, skin tones. Who's still at camp when I get there?
I'll be close to you, kind of at the entrance to the cave, kind of just like watching the outside to see if I could see anything or make sure, I don't know, just like watch the outside while Curtis is going in the back.
So you just from the cave entrance, you see that as the sun has come up, the storm is still raging. It's very windy. It's very foggy. Kind of think like tropical storm, like low-level hurricane type thing. So it doesn't look like it'd be pleasant to be out in it.
Okay. So I would be not too far from you. How you feeling?
Does feel good. Does
Good.
feel good.
Good.
Needs a drink. Needs a drink or 7.
We'll have a good drink when we get back to town or wherever we get to.
Okay.
We're just waiting. Curtis went off to investigate. He'll be back soon, I'm sure.
When I return, I informed them that I didn't find anything, but it looks like there's more cave to explore, so whenever they're ready, we can always go deeper.
Yeah, I'm game. I don't know how easy.
Is it still raining outside the cave?
Yeah, it's a pretty bad storm.
Then yeah.
Zug, are you okay to walk?
Oh yeah, Zug feel good, and he's gonna like poke the thing that is now much less intense, like purple. Only hurts a little bit.
Okay, I'll take that progress.
Yep.
Alright,
Okay.
So let's head deeper into the cave.
Okay. Do you have your torches still?
Oh, yeah.
So you get up. Zug gingerly gets to his feet, but is feeling pretty good. Like you feel, with the exception of not having any booze, you're feeling pretty good. And you just start making your way deeper into the cavern. As you're going, you feel very slightly, but definitely you can notice that you're going uphill ever so slightly. Um,
Good.
and so it feels like you're probably moving along with the kind of rise of the mountain. And as you move deeper into the cave, you eventually find that the rock walls start to become adorned with carvings and stuff that are familiar to you at this point. It's, more sea elf art. You pass through a couple of small rooms that are very similar to what you saw in the ruins under Eastfeld. And as you pass through the second of these rooms and move deeper into the cavern, you see that the passages are getting bigger, and you enter like the widest passage yet. And as you get towards the end of it, you're greeted with just the most horrific smell. It's just this putrid smell. It's decaying. It's offensive to the nose. You don't see anything. It's just kind of wafting through the air, but it's very, very it's horrific.
Ew. I don't like this.
Yeah, it's not great.
But let's keep going, I guess.
I would like to investigate.
Okay.
I will help.
14.
Is that with advantage? I'm
No.
helping.
Okay, thank you. Yep, 14.
Okay.
So you swing your torch around. You know, holding your nose. It smells awful. But the passage, there's no indication that you're in any danger. It's just a single passageway. It keeps going in a straight line, essentially, slightly uphill. You notice that a little bit further down, you start to see, like at regular intervals, there are like little sconces where maybe torches had been placed before. And the artwork on the walls gets a little more ornate, a little more detail heavy, as though you're like approaching an area that might be of more importance. But you're not seeing anything that is indicative of why it smells so terrible.
Alright, well, we can't find anything. We'll just keep pressing forward.
Yeah.
Okay. So you keep going, you pass all the torch sconces, you round a slight bend, and you see at the end of the passageway that you're in, there's very strong light pouring in. So there's literally light at the end of the tunnel.
There it is. Let's head out
How's
of
the
here.
smell? How's the smell?
Still terrible.
Well, hopefully it'll be better once we get outside.
Yeah. We could take whatever. Oh, go ahead.
You're gonna keep going?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so as you get to the end, you get towards the light, you see the walls start to be covered in like this red, grisly, sinewy substance. There's like green acid kind of falling from the ceiling, and the smell is just overwhelmingly bad. As you reach the end of the passage, you kind of poke your head out and you see up above this huge chamber, there's like a metal grate that's letting light pour in. There's a ladder leading up to the grate at the back of the chamber. In the center of the chamber, you see this giant, putrid, bubbling mass of slime and bones and who knows what, just kind of bubbling away in the center of the chamber.
Like a freeform, like, mass.
You're not sure what it is. It's a puddle of disgustingness with bones and stuff in it. That's all you can see from the entrance.
Oh, man.
And the ladder to the grate is behind it?
Yes.
Should we stealth around?
We can sure try.
Quickly? Make haste quickly?
Yeah. Zug, do you feel well enough to stealth?
Good try.
That's all we can do is try.
Okay.
We're gonna see.
Stealth check.
14.
11.
5.
5. Did you say 5?
Is it 5? Nice 5.
Okay.
Yep, my bad. My bad.
What's the order? Who's going first?
I'll take lead.
I'll be in the back.
Okay.
Oh, you'll be in the back? Okay, I'll get some in the middle. I'll be the Oreo. The middle of the Oreo.
Okay. So Curtis, you walk out into this room, kind of a big circular room. You got the puddle of yuck in the middle, the ladder behind. What's the plan?
Gonna try to sneak around it, staying as close to the wall as possible. Get to the ladder, and then up and out.
Okay. So you emerge from the passage. You peek around. You don't see anything. You hug the wall and start heading kind of clockwise around the chamber. As you get, if you say started at 6 o'clock, as you get to about 9 o'clock, the Lena is behind you, Zug is behind her. You can hear his peg leg, but so far it doesn't seem to have caused anything. As you get to 9 o'clock, there's a pillar, and as you look around the pillar, you see that there are a couple of shambling creatures moving around by the puddle of yuck. And as you stop to communicate this, Sarah runs right into you,
Don't.
knocking you over, making a lot of noise, and you hear this like horrific scream from these creatures as they turn towards you. So, initiative.
I'm sorry. 15.
11.
Okay.
13.
Okay.
Okay.
So you see these creatures kind of emerge from behind the pillar, and they're shambling and tall, and they look very much like the kind of images that you've seen on the artwork of the sea elves, but obviously they're undead. And
Oh dear. Okay.
as they see you, they let out a scream. The first of the whites is going to use his longbow to aim at Nick, since you're the closest one, and he's going to use his multi-attack. So his first longbow, well, we know 6 isn't going to hit. 21 hit.
Ouch.
So he connects for 6 points of piercing damage with his second arrow. And Sarah, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to
3 of these creatures, by the way.
There's
kind
3.
of huddled in front of the yuck pile.
Okay. I'm going to position myself in front of Curtis to block him because I knocked him down, and then I'm just going to go towards the first gross guy, and I'm going to attack. 17 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. So that'll be 7 points of damage. The second attack is going to be 19 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That is 5 damage.
Okay.
And my last attack is going to be 17 to hit.
Okay.
And that'll be 5 damage. And that dude has disadvantage on attacks.
Okay.
How's he looking?
So he, in a very odd coincidence, each of your blows staggers him back and causes him pain. But again, you're not seeing like blood or anything being drawn. But with each attack, you send him back a step or two towards the puddle in the center. But he's still standing.
Okay, I'll call that good.
Alright.
I'm still positioning myself between them and Curtis as best I can.
The second white who saw you attack his friend is going to use his multi-attack and come at you with his longsword.
Okay.
Sarah, 21 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
And and it's that's a bad roll. 10 points of piercing damage,
Sure.
and another 21 to hit. And well, that was a good roll for you. Just 3 points of piercing damage.
Alrighty.
And Nick.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back to my feet and step in front of Sarah and throw my shield at the dude who attacked her.
Okay.
Hmm, 10 to hit.
Nope.
Alright. As my shield bounces back, I'll catch it and throw it again.
Do it again.
This time, 22 to hit.
Nice.
Yes.
And 8 damage.
Okay. Anything else?
And then I will just remain in front of Sarah with my shield ready.
Okay. Kevin.
How far away is the closest person from me?
So all three of the whites are in front of the puddle. I'd say they're all pretty equidistant from you. If you're still at the pillar, it's probably about 20 feet to close to them, or to throw your axe.
Cool. That is exactly what I need to not impose disadvantage. So I'm going to throw my axe, start running at them. At 20.
Ah! Nice!
I'll attack one of the ones that Sarah and Nick are attacking.
Okay.
We've had more natural ones and natural 20s this session than any of them so far.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Uh, 43 slashing and 17 fire.
Okay. So as you hit this white with your axe, it stumbles backwards and lands in the puddle, and immediately starts being absorbed. You see the acid burning the skin off the white, the bones turning to dust, and it disappears. And as the white disappears into the puddle, there is kind of a weird noise you can't really place, almost like a gurgling sound.
What?
But it's still your turn, Kevin.
Cool. Obviously, hold my axe back while I'm closing the gap, and then I'll swing at the other one using Sarah to reach with. 14 hit.
Yes.
Oh, also as a bonus action before I did that, I might do it. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I figured. I don't even have to worry about retconning. It's just what you do.
Also, all of my attacks are at, advantage, and you're at advantage at me, and they all have the -5 plus 10. So we're on the same page. Okay. 24 slashing, 4 fire.
The second one, not quite dead. He's on the edge of the puddle. He's staggered and back, but he's still on his feet.
Cool, that's all I got.
Okay.
Oh, and then obviously that was a melee swing, yeah, because while I was pulling the axe back, I closed the distance.
Okay. So the first white that Sarah attacked is going to swing at her at disadvantage. A 13 doesn't hit, right?
Does not.
Okay. It's your turn.
Okay. I am going to smack him back. For a dirty 20.
Okay.
And 8 damage. A natural 1.
Okay.
And then lastly, 19 for 9 damage.
Okay. So you hit him with the second strike. As you miss the white, you stumble and you almost land in the puddle.
Oh no!
And you see the white coming. You roll back up to your feet, hit him with the third strike, and he staggers back, and his foot is inches from the puddle. now the other white that's engaged with Nick is going to turn and try to attack you from behind. A dirty 20 hits, right?
Ah!
Yeah.
For 6 points of piercing or slashing damage. And it's Nick's turn.
Yeah, that guy who just hurt me is gonna get hurt.
Okay.
So I'll turn around and swing my shield at him with a 22 to hit,
Nice.
and 9 damage.
Okay. So as you hit him with the shield, he steps back and just one foot lands in the puddle. And you see it just start to dissolve his leg, and then he falls to a knee, and it dissolves his arm, or the rest of his leg. He falls into the puddle. He gets absorbed. As this is happening, you hear the gurgling sound again, and then the entire chamber starts to shake, and rocks are tumbling from the ceiling, and you hear this horrific scream, like this loud guttural cry. And then a huge skeletal creature comes out of the puddle, and it's got acid dripping from its bones, strips of ragged flesh on its face, and it plants its jaws around the third white, biting it in half and throwing it to the side, and then turns, spitting and screaming at your faces, and attempts to attack you. And it's a big, bony, disgusting dragon-like creature.
Yeah. Okay.
Does this get added to initiative then?
Yeah, I was just gonna add it in.
Am I able to do my second attack?
I mean, technically, it's still your turn.
Cool. Then I'm good.
Go for it, Curtis!
Throw my shield at this big skeletal thing. For a natural 1.
No!
You throw your shield, it goes right between the rib bones, and it comes back to you, completely missing the
Yeah, fair.
This has real, like, Dark Souls vibes.
Doesn't it, though?
Yes, it does. I love it.
So
I'm equally excited and terrified.
I'm gonna swing at it.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Right.
29 slashing. 11 fire.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing at it. Yeah.
Do it.
Mm-hmm. Nope. Did not hit.
Yeah, that's all I got, boss.
Okay. So as you miss with your second attack, the Dragon Lich rises up to its full height and uses its frightful presence. So I need a wisdom save from everybody.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear.
7.
7.
Okay. So everybody is frightened now. You're at disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, and you can't move closer to the enemy, which really I think only impacts Sarah. It's your turn, Sarah.
Okay. I'm going to pull out the heroism potion that I have, and I'm going to down that. So that gives me temp HP and the bless. So I've got a D4 for my saving throws. Was that attacks too? It's been so long since I've had bless. D&D bless. Attack roll or saving throw. Okay. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to throw one of my daggers at it. I'll pull one of my from my bracer and chuck it at it. For 14.
Does not hit.
Nope. Oh, well, I did not bless to it. Sorry. 17.
Does not hit.
Dang it. Okay. Shoot, a 17 doesn't hit. Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
That's my turn. Do I get to roll a save for fear at the end of my turn? Or is that the end of his turn?
It's the end of your turn. Sorry.
Okay. Where did it go? Oh. 11... 12.
Oh, still frightened.
Okay.
Nick.
Yeah. Gosh, I'm gonna try to close the distance and.
You can't move
smack
closer to him.
Oh.
Because you're frightened.
I'm just gonna throw it then.
Yeah, you just gotta throw it.
Ah.
22 to hit.
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
We would be in trouble.
7 damage.
7? Okay.
Yeah. And then I'll throw it again. 23 to hit.
Yep.
And 8 damage.
Okay.
Then do I guess do a saving throw?
Yes.
Is it wisdom again?
It's wisdom, yeah.
19.
You are no longer frightened.
Ooh.
You cannot be frightened again by
Awesome.
Dracolich, I think is what it's called.
And Dracolich. Amazing.
Out of the book, I don't care.
That's great.
Kevin.
Yes, I'm going to attack. Does a 7? No, we established a 17 doesn't hit.
It does not.
Uh-oh.
Damn. Missed. So yeah.
Missed with all the attacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oof.
So the Draco Lich is going to turn towards Zug because he's the one who. No, Nick hit him last. He's going to turn to Nick, and he's going to swipe at you with his claws. I don't know why I'm even rolling. I assume a 28 hits.
Oh my god. No.
Or those damage rolls stink. Or 12 points of slashing damage.
Uh-oh.
Sarah, it's your turn.
Yeah. I'm going to roll. I'm going to throw another dagger at him.
Okay.
Ooh. Math 23. Okay. For 3 damage. I'll roll again. Oh, no, doesn't even matter. An 8. Last one. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Did you say 7?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, okay.
So, Kevin, you could try to roll to get unfrightened.
Oh, me?
Yeah, I don't know if you did that. The wisdom save.
Wisdom?
Yeah.
16.
Nope, you're still frightened.
I rolled a 1 for my wisdom save.
You're double frightened.
Yep.
I don't know how that works.
This is even scarier than the hags. Oh my god, I can't even.
Oh, I also like to imagine Zug is just screaming the entire time.
I think at this point, Lita is also screaming now as well.
Nick.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack the thing again.
It's up to you, Curtis.
Throwing my shield seems to be working, so let's give it another shot. 12 to hit.
Nope.
Yeah. I'll try again. Natural 20.
Hey, yeah!
Smite this thing.
Do it.
I'm going to use a level 2 spell this time.
My man.
I gotta do some math.
Yes. Take all the mementos that you need.
So far we're at 44. And then let's roll that damage.
Oh, excuse me.
64 damage.
Jeez! Yes! Paladin for the win!
That's like a regular Zug attack.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
Okay, Kevin.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing at it again. Oh, natural 20.
Okay.
Nice.
You have... Oh, wait. That's the wrong one. Okay. Whoop, that one.
44 slashing.
Okay.
And 19 fire. Swing again. 22 to hit.
Okay.
God damn it. Okay, 26 slashing, 2 fire damage, but I also activated the shade.
Okay.
No! No! We don't need any more guys to fight!
You do all of that damage. Let's see. Okay. Well, you've got 10 shades locked in there now, so let's just roll a d10 and see what we get. Alright, so you feel the familiar warmth from your axe, and you see the shade of the wereboar appear in front of you. And you immediately, you're scared because it's caused you all of that pain.
Yeah, because since I crit on my first attack, as a bonus action, I'm going to attack. Werewolf.
Okay?
Does a 18 hit the bear?
It does.
As a boar?
Yes.
30 slashing, 8 fire.
Okay.
My goodness.
The boar took that damage, the shade, and it's going to turn and attack Thug at advantage with its tusks. Does a 15 hit?
Sure does.
Okay. So 9 slashing, so 5 slashing damage. But I don't think you can get like entropy from the shade, so we're gonna not worry about that. Plus you already have that. It's the Dracolich's turn. It's gonna turn to Kevin, who just did all that damage to it, and is going to use his lightning breath.
Dope.
There are so many dragons in this book. Okay. So it's going to emit its lightning in a 90-foot line that's 5 feet wide, based on the way we're kind of structured, I think it's only going to hit Kevin, so I need a dex save.
Cool. Because I have danger sense, I have advantage on dexterity saving throws. So 15.
Okay.
And the damage is not reduced because of range. It's not physical.
Okay. So it's 56 points of lightning damage.
Are you still alive?
Sarah, it's your turn.
That is all the HP I have. So you have to barely be hanging on. Okay.
Like, I'm not happy or anything like that, but like Zug has a chunky health pool.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna pull some more daggers out of my bracers and chuck them. 12 is not gonna hit.
Nope.
Oh my goodness, in the box.
With his gauntlets, the chain, and his axe too. He's just sitting there like.
18.
Does not hit.
Last one. It was almost good. Less than that.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna roll for fear. I'm gonna get out of this. I'm not gonna get out of this.
Oh yeah, Kevin, did you want to roll the unfrightened?
Yeah, 5.
Okay, now you're still frightened. Nick.
I hope so. Now I just got zapped.
I'm gonna run over to Zug, and I'm going to cast. Yeah, let's do Cure Wounds at the 2nd level to try to heal him. Zug, I'm gonna heal you a whole 6 points.
Woot!
How close do you have to be to cast Cure Wounds?
It is
30 feet?
It does not say how
The-
close I have to be.
I'm on it.
I would assume it would be like 20, 30 feet, something like that.
It's a race. It's a race. Oh, it's touch.
Oh, it's touch, yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking of healing word.
So you healed him 6 points. What else?
Oh, I forgot what my bonus actions
I think you can use a when you don't use the attack, you can use a one of your paladin.
Oh, yeah. My tenets of devotion or something.
Yeah.
Wait, this thing is undead, isn't it?
Yeah? Can you deal more damage to it?
I could try to turn the unholy. I can raise my holy symbol and speak a prayer in censuring fiends and the undead using my channel divinity. Each fiend or undead that can see or hear me within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage. A turned creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from me as possible, and it can't willingly move a space within 30 feet of me. It also can't take reactions.
So if successful, he would just have to flee you for a minute?
Yeah, it would have to run away from me for a minute.
That's 10 turns, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You could try it.
Okay, so you have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 4.
Yes!
I assume
Whatever your spell save DC is.
Your spell save DC, which is an 8 plus your proficiency plus whatever your spell casting modifier, which I assume is going to be charisma, which you probably have what 14 in.
Yeah.
So plus 2, so
Plus 2.
so 8 plus 5, so 13.
Yep, there you go. So trying to be 13, failed.
Yeah, unfortunate, huh? The Dracolich is going to use legendary resistance. So if
Oh, come
it's a
on.
saving throw, it can just choose to succeed instead.
Oh.
How many of those does it have?
3 per day.
Alright, well, that was worth a shot.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Kevin.
I mean, if it was going to run away, I was just going to turn around and whack it anyway, so that just got zapped for like 3/4 of my health pool. Yeah, I'm going to attack this big bastard. I'm going to attack it again. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to assume a 23 hits.
Yep.
Oh, the shade's still in front of me, right?
The shade is there also, yes.
Okay. I was about to summon another one, but because of my because of the butcher's bib, I can actually re-roll my dice roll, so I'm gonna re-roll and I'll summon another one.
Good call.
Ooh, much better dice roll, anyways. 30 slashing, 9 fire.
Okay.
On the against the shade.
Against the shade?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the end of the shade.
6. Because I ended it, I get to attack with a bonus action. I'm going to go back to the bony dude.
Good call.
Ooh, 19, which is a crit.
Yes. You're such a monster.
I know. Oh, no, I can't re-roll my dice per turn.
Did you roll another one?
Yeah. So, yeah. The shade, I killed the shade, but I,
Summon another one.
summon another one. But I'm going to do 48 slashing, 5 fire.
Okay. You want the good news or the bad news?
For the bone dragon. What's up?
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Oh, give me